In the past, the shopping spree by Chinese people visiting Japan was a hot topic, but now the term explosive enrollment has been coined. According to the Japan Student Services Organization (JASO), of the 279,274 international students in 2023, 115,493 are Chinese, up 11% from the previous year. In areas of Tokyo where many foreigners gather, such as Shin-Okubo and Takadanobaba, there are many Chinese prep schools that advertise XX students admitted to Keio University. Why are Chinese students enrolling in prestigious Japanese universities one after another? Behind this is the ultra-Spartan education they received in their home country. 61 students admitted to Keio University, 31 to Kyoto University, 16 to Hitotsubashi University, 122 to Waseda University, and 51 to Keio University. This is the number of students admitted to the University of Tokyo by Kochi Gakuen, Shinjuku-ku, Tokyo, the largest prep school for Chinese students. In 2024, total number of undergraduate and graduate students. The number of students nationwide exceeds 3,000, and the number of students accepted into prestigious Japanese universities is increasing every year. According to CEO Yang Jie, the background to this is the growing enthusiasm for education in China and the improvement of children's basic academic abilities. To increase its national power, China is investing generously in education, such as by hiring highly skilled teachers with master's degrees to primary and secondary schools in urban areas. In addition, with the country's economic development, the number of middle-class people sending their children to the United States for short-term study abroad programs to improve their English skills is increasing. Students today are much better than they were 17 years ago when Gyochi Gakuen was founded. This year, not a single student who took the entrance exam for Keio University scored below 100 points on the TOEFL IBT test, above the ICANN grade 1 level. Filled square, if you can't pass, life isn't worth living. The ultra-Spartan education, practiced in Chinese schools, is helping to improve academic ability. Ni Yiwei, 20, a graduate of Gyochi Gakuen who will be entering Waseda University this spring, said, "At the high school I attended, classes and self-study were scheduled from 6:30 in the morning to around 10:30 at night. When I moved into the dormitory, my schedule was managed in 5-minute increments, I was only allowed to shower once a week, and on Sundays I had maybe 4 or 5 hours of free time to do things like shopping and laundry." He said that a common joke among dormitory residents was that, we're worse off than prison inmates. Some teachers even say that if you don't pass the university entrance exam, life isn't worth living, and it's customary for class reunions after graduation to have fun talking bad about the school and teachers. Apparently, at the preparatory school that my friend went to, metal mesh was installed on all the windows to prevent suicide. I think that if we were to teach in Japan like China, it would be a violation of human rights and the Constitution, said Ni. China has had a long-standing value system that says, you can't choose where you're born, but you can change your life if you study, and it seems that even a Spartan education is acceptable to society. Ni says that Japan is, by far better, as a way of student life, with more time to enjoy youth through club activities and school events. He said that his decision to study at a Japanese university was heavily influenced not only by the fact that he has been familiar with Japan since he was a child through anime and calligraphy, but also by the political situation in his home country. "I want to be a researcher of Buddhist philosophy, but if you study ideological and cultural subjects at a Chinese university, you can be politically pressured if it doesn't align with the will of the country's leaders. I decided to go to Japan to ensure freedom of research."